Okay, first, I would like to say thank you for everything that happened last year, like with, well, not the messing you up, but with...
Hi guys, this is Pandora with TGN, and if you don't know, then I don't know where you've been, but BlizzCon has been happening over this weekend, and it has been epic. The Mist of Pandaria expansion has been released, lots of really good StarCraft play, a lot of Diablo 3, and it's just been really good fun, and I've been watching almost every moment of it. Especially the art panel. I found the art panel very, very interesting. However, this is not what I am actually talking about in this video. In this video, I would like to touch upon the red shirt guy. Now, if you don't know, last year he asked some very, very difficult questions during the lore and story Q&A panel, and he's back this year, and surprise, surprise, he is the first question that is posed to this year's World of Warcraft lore and story Q&A panel. And they recognize him, which is even funnier, and he actually apologizes for what he did last year, and he says thank you for being put in the game. If you don't know, he was put in the game, and I think that's pretty hilarious that he kind of made an ass of himself, and he's been kind of legendary ever since. So he now has an NPC, in brackets the red shirt guy, and I do believe he's in one of the quest lines, and I think you can find him in Gilneas. Don't quote me on that, but I'm fairly certain you can. And his question is actually about Gilneas, about the PvP, and about whether we're going back, 'cause apparently we went back in Hyjal. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you watch the actual footage from the stream that was actually aired less than an hour ago. So I hope you enjoy it, and make sure you do subscribe to TGN World of Warcraft and to my personal channel for all things that are BlizzCon related, because there's going to be a lot of footage going up, and also look out for a lot of interviews as well. I'm going to be taking TGN's finest World of Warcraft players from all across the different classes and interviewing them and seeing what their take is on the new expansion. Wondering if they like the pandas, if they're going to play the pandas, just to see what they think on the future of World of Warcraft, because everyone has different takes on it. I think that this could very well bring World of Warcraft back, open it up to a new audience. I for one love pandas, but then again, everyone's going to say that's just because I'm a girl, but it's not just because of that. I think they are a very intriguing race, fairly because they're neutral. They are very interesting because of that. Something that we've never seen before. They are available for both factions. I'm also very interested in the monk class because, well, let's face it, nothing really has been amazingly new for a while, so I'm hoping that the monk class and the panda race will bring something very new to the game. So I'm going to let you get on and watch the red shirt guy's clip. I hope you enjoy it.
Okay, first I would like to say thank you for everything that happened last year, like with, well, not the messing you up, but with putting... Sorry about that. Fine. Anyway, putting you, like putting me in the game, I like that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It is great. Okay, but for my question, I know that, or no, that's probably repetitive. Okay, anyway, in Gilneas, the quest lines end with the strong feeling of to be continued and that we're going back. And the only other zone in the game that had that same type of ending was Hyjal, and we did go back to Hyjal 2 patches later. So does that mean we're also going back to Gilneas?
2 patches later, maybe? Maybe back to Gilneas? I don't know. You know, the Gilneans have such cool architecture and such a cool vibe to it, and it's really hard just because of the nature of their story. We can't really incorporate that outside in the rest of the world. It's hard to do. So it would be fun to go back to Gilneas and really kind of reclaim that. I don't think it's on the cards right away, but it's really, we just love the feel of that area and everything that they're about.
One suggestion. I know you didn't mention any large world PvP zone for Mist of Pandaria like you had Winter Grasp and Tolbarad in previous expansions. Maybe because it's a whole theme of PvP there, it could be Pandaria's world PvP zone since the continent's pretty fleshed out already?
Potentially, absolutely. We're looking at ways of getting world PvP into Pandaria. We're going to experiment with a couple things. I don't think we really were ready to talk about anything yet. We're looking at kind of ways to reward that, to make that really compelling and interesting. And certainly, as the global conflict escalates, we're going to really incorporate a lot of that into Pandaria. It's going to really heat up in Pandaria throughout the patch cycle. So we have some plans, but nothing to really talk about yet.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, brother.
Thank you.
Red shirt guy.